Hello, my name is Taylor with Christian-Milton Homes, and today we are interviewing Joe Soto from the Joe Soto team. So Joe, tell us a little bit about what's going on in the jumbo loan market.
So jumbo loans, the big thing out there in the market is that jumbo loans are harder to get. And they are typically more complex because when you get into higher loan amounts, typically you have higher income, higher net worth. Sometimes you'll have businesses and corporations and all of that stuff. So sometimes there's more moving pieces, but it doesn't always have to be more difficult, right? It's just a matter of being communicative and talking about what's going to be needed. A lot of times you might need CPA letters and things like that, depending on the type of borrower. So are jumbo loans harder to get? Not necessarily. You may need more paperwork, but it depends on how you're paid, right? That's a big thing, and you can get, jumbo loans same way you can get a conventional or an FHA or a VA loan. Now you need a little bit more down payment, but jumbo loan market is definitely alive and well.
Okay, so what do you have to do to qualify for a jumbo loan in the COVID environment?
As far as qualifying for a jumbo loan, the number one thing that we're going to look at is reserves. Typically, you're going to need 6 to 12 months of reserves when you're getting a true jumbo loan. That's going to be the requirement. There are programs that will go with lower FICO scores when you're doing a jumbo loan, maybe 680 or 700, but typically you're going to have reserves. You're going to need to show a good credit score. If you wanted to stay out of doing a jumbo loan, there are some programs where you can do 2 loans. So you do a first and a second and try to stay out of a jumbo market. But definitely when you're going up above $1.5 million, $2 million, $3 million, you're going to need to show those reserves and some of the other things.
So what's the difference between pre-qualifying and pre-approval?
World of difference. A pre-qualification is just a phone application. It's, hey Joe, I make 10 grand a month. I've got 100 grand in the bank. My credit score is 800. Cool, here you go. Based on what you're telling me, you can qualify for this. A pre-approval means that you've actually sent the lender your W-2s, pay stubs, tax returns, all of that fun stuff so that they know you've been vetted. That's the real difference between pre-qualification and pre-approved. Pre-approved means a set of eyes have reviewed everything that you've told them. So pre-approval is definitely better to have in this market, and typically takes about 24 hours to get a pre-approval. So once all the paperwork's into the lender, we can usually get your pre-approval within 24 hours. And if you're bidding on homes and making offer on homes, it's really important that you have that pre-approval, because it definitely shows the seller that you are more serious, that you're further along in the process, that there's less chances that that home's going to fall out of escrow, right? The seller wants assurances that you're going to close. So that's the number one thing that a pre-approval is going to do, and a pre-qual is not going to do. So it's really, really important that you have your ducks in a row. So hope all of that helps with regards to jumbo loans. If you have any questions, give me a call, 866 Joe Soto.
Thanks again to you, Joe, and to all the viewers who are watching this episode. For more information on how you can obtain a jumbo loan, you can visit ChristieNMiltonHomes.com, or you could leave your comments below. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you again soon.